Just different.
Another thing I want to announce real quick. It's time for me to start playing Matchmaker. I want to do it.
Oh shit.
I want to do it.
Okay.
So everybody that's watching right now, I need you to pause this episode, go to Instagram at Terry Roseland, TerryRoseland, and I want you to DM me your non-negotiables, which should be 3 to 7 things. If you don't know what that is, check the old episodes. And a brief physical description of what you like, right? So if you're a guy, send me a brief description of the type of chicks you like. If you're a girl, send me a brief description of what you like, right? I'm going to read through everything. I'm going to play Matchmaker. I'm going to find 2 people. I'm going to put them together, and I'm going to give them tickets to an event for their first date.
I like that.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
Okay.
All right. So let's move on to the Rank These card game today. First question, Cam, are you ready?
I'm ready.
You're not ready.
I'm ready.
You're never ready.
What the fuck? I'm always ready.
Sex locations. Couch.
Oh, wow. I'm not ready.
Shower. Car. Outdoors. Bed.
Or
an event.
Why are there
like
6
16.
options?
Why
the fuck are there 6 options?
I couldn't choose. I couldn't narrow it down to 5. Can I?
Wait. Repeat them again. No, repeat them. I want to do them all. Okay.
You want to do them all? Okay.
Me.
Couch. Probably have done them all.
Okay.
21 questions. All I have. Well, LL Cool J and J Lo. Make me better.
Not you think you got it. Okay, go ahead.
Or does it make you better? Make me better. And always on time. Like, so these are when you see a nigga for the first time, what are you looking at? And we gonna rank them. Shoes. I don't know why. It's always it's like a cultural thing. Like, look at somebody's shoes.
What are those?
Shoes, car, teeth, outfit. And I always compare it to like going to search for a car, right? Like, if you're going to search for a car, you might know what kind of car you are. Let's say you want a BMW X6, right? If you just go and look at every BMW, let's say you have to drive to see these cars, right? So you have to drive out 40 miles to see this car, 10 miles to see this car around the corner. But let's say you have to drive to physically see these cars, right? You're going to waste a lot of fucking time if you really want one with a panoramic roof, all-wheel drive, you know what I'm saying? Like XYZ, right? So if you put that in the filters, say you're on cars.com, and you go to the filters and you put, it has to have less than 30,000 miles. It has to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I need leather seats.
I need heated seats.
Period.
I need all-wheel drive. I need this. So these are your non-negotiables, right? Now, there's other shit about the car that would be nice if you had it, but you ain't tripping. But it's these 4 things that if this car ain't got all-wheel drive, there's no point in me going to see this fucking car. So you put those things in the filters. Now you went from 1,000 BMW X6s to maybe 7 of them. So you know when I drive out 40 miles to see this car, it's at least gonna have some of the shit that I like. I'm not completely wasting my time,
right?
Even if I don't get it, right? And I feel like it's the exact same thing with dating somebody. Like if you just going purely off the looks, you don't know what the fuck you finna go. Like you finna waste 3 weeks trying to figure out.
Lottery for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
We just say the men should do this. The men should do that. Like the men are supposed to lead. The men are supposed to pay for this date. The men are supposed to pay for that date. The men should buy the woman this, gift the woman, buy the woman flowers, do this, Okay, what should the woman do? Like, at what point do we be like, well, the woman should do this and the woman should do that? We do say what the woman should do. Well, the woman should cook, the woman should clean, blah, blah, blah. Okay, but then we also be like, well, I'm not doing that shit for a nigga 2 weeks in, or I'm not doing that shit for a nigga that I'm just dating, or I'm not doing that shit for a nigga that's like, you not my boyfriend. Like, what the fuck? So it's like, but we expecting this nigga to do this, that, and the third. So I just feel like in regards to let her show you something, like my opinion on that is like, how you coming? Like, can you match this man financially? Like, even before dating, like obviously he taking you out on dates. Can you leave the tip on the table? Like, can you match this man fiscally? Like, period. You as a man or as a woman in a situation, the man shouldn't always be the one reaching out.
Right.
Man shouldn't always be the one trying to put forth effort to see you or to go out or to whatever. Even if you tell a nigga like, I want you to take me here.
Right.
Cool. But if you're not comfortable, like, well, I want to take you out. If y'all not there yet, would you like, let me spend some money on a nigga? Cool. I want you to take me here. Can you take me here? Like, you have to be able to communicate exactly what you want, but also be able to like match the man
Yeah.
all across the board. I'm
what you
tired of women like, I need a man that's gonna bring out my feminine. It's just like, so where is it? Where do it be at then?
If a man tried to negotiate his masculinity, no woman would date a nigga trying to say
I couldn't
like,
imagine
oh,
a man saying to me like, you really bring out my masculinity.
gee, or like you got to make me feel comfortable.
Yeah, for me to be masculine with you, for me to
protect you.
open up your doors and like want to smack a nigga for you if he put his hands on you.
Now,
you got to bring that out.
I think that like we associate power with
Mm.
masculinity, and I think it is power and femininity. We don't see it often enough for women to be able to replicate that. So I feel like when a lot of women feel the need to be powerful, to be in control, they tap into their masculine energy instead of like the more like divine, soft, feminine energy. And like an example of that like we all just using a celebrity because like that's somebody who we all can use as a reference point.
Thanks.
To me, it's like Erykah Badu. Erykah Badu is like always feminine, and Erykah Badu is somebody who we know just not for the bullshit, and she'll show that,
exactly.
but in the most feminine fucking
in the
way,
most
though.
feminine way,
In a powerful
Erykah
way.
Badu, it gives
like
me
that
very
energy
like
can probably fill a room,
Yeah.
but it's still
It's
like
soft. It's
soft.
very- yeah.
It's just powerful soft.
Fucking Cam's Corner. As you guys know, always sticking to the motherfucking topic. This one is directed to my ladies. At the end of the day, I just feel like we need to start displaying our energies a little bit differently in regards to men. Right now with my dating experiences, typically I'm kind of learning how much in the past I have blamed on men that may or may not have been their fault. I just think that with learning myself I posted something the other day, actually. It was like, I fixed myself because sometimes I was the problem. And when I read that shit, it just kind of like, it hit home a lot. Because when you in the moment, you don't want to admit that it's you. But sometimes it really do be us. So I just think that sometimes we need to level the playing field and like actually step out there in regards to telling men exactly what they can do to make a situation better. Too often we depend on them to just know and then get mad when they don't know. And then we talk shit about them for not knowing. And then it's just like a vicious cycle because we still ain't told them shit. So in regards to the femininity and the soft girl era and all of that, I love it. I'm glad that we can finally reach this point. Because maybe it will give men a larger platform to want to, I guess, I don't want to say like bring it out of us because I don't feel like that should be necessary. But maybe it will give them a deeper perspective on desiring to even pull it out of us. Granted that they shouldn't have to. But when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, I just think that we need to be better communicators in regards to what men can do to make us feel more comfortable, to be our true selves. Because our true selves as women is being feminine. Shit, that's really just it. In regards to men, I think that you guys just need to be more fond of when a woman really fucking with you versus when she not. I just think that women too, honestly, we both know. But when you really like somebody, it's hard to accept that they not own you the way that you own them. Know your boundaries, set your boundaries, period. Don't let nobody cross you or put you in a predicament where you feel like you giving more than you receiving. Just be smart about it. It's real easy to get your feelings hurt. This dating shit right now is fucking crazy. It's fucking terrible, actually. I'm looking for my soulmate. If you're out there and you're watching this right now, come get me. Cause this shit is weak as fuck. Cam's Corner.